Well, heartache for the northeast southpaw Nigel Wright, whose failed medical means the tussle for the British light welterweight crown was all changed just 5 days ago. Right at ringside, got a great ovation from the fans here. But it means that in steps Ben Murphy, a pocket battleship from the south coast, who's all pressure, and a fiery start as we expected. Ashley Theophane, what a stylistic change he's got to adapt to.
Well, this is the way we knew Ben Murphy would come at Ashley Theophane. He's got to be careful with that head, though. He's bulldozing that in.
This is what he does, Murphy. We've seen him a couple of times in Prize Fighter. Dangerous, early, and so very, very fit. But he's just shoving Theophane back and around, gets a body shot in. The champion covering up, and obviously he's just got to try and keep calm, keep cool, and use his boxing skills and technique, which will come into play.
Well, there's not a lot of technique in the tactics of Murphy, just bulldozing in, trying to get his hands free, but not really landing with anything decent.
With new trainer Johnny Eames, Ben Murphy. Johnny was telling us he's only had him for 6 weeks, so he can't really change him at all. He said just go in there, be nasty, messy, aggressive, take him out of his rhythm. And that's what he's trying to do. Body shots and a right hand, just covering up, protecting himself, Theophane, from the onslaught, this unbelievable rush.
Well, he's got to start throwing some punches back. Theophane's just covering up, just trying to weather any sort of storm there.
Got to win 15 days ago, Ben Murphy, against Tony Owen, who is an unbeaten prospect. In with the head there. Howard Foster might have to watch that with Murphy. Trying to use his physical strength. He's the natural light welterweight, though, Theophane, Glenn.
Yeah, he is, and he's going to be in trouble, I think. Murphy, he keeps adopting those tactics, rushing in with the head and pushing as well. And it's very, very messy. And again, the head.
Howard Foster starting to talk to Ben Murphy, who puts his tongue out. He's really into this positive thinking. He's got a spiritual guru at ringside tonight, who's just simply known as the author. These fighters, eh? Odd first round.
On your best, please.
Oi, oi, oi!
The Kings of the Hockey are back at the Palace of Dreams. The Ladbrokes World Darts Championship starts Thursday, 7 p.m, Sky Sports HD1.
He's gonna get tired because he's trying too hard, you know what I'm saying? But don't back up from him. Let him come to the center of the ring. Keep me in the center of the ring.
The smooth American voice of Harry Kite from Gleason's gym, where Ashley Theophane has had a 7-week training camp.
4 or 5 rounds, then he's gonna start gassing
sparring with the likes of Luis Colazo, Dimitri Salita, you know, world-class work for Theophane in the sparkling silver trunks with a heavily tattooed body. It's had a rough and tough journey, Ashley Theophane. Ben Murphy, the 31-year-old who often lives in woods around Hove. A real tearaway, and ball action aggressive, but he's landing one or two of these hooks, and Theophane doing very little at the moment.
I think they're just trying to stay calm, cover up, just waiting for the openings. He knows it's not the time to try and match Murphy for power, just in case he gets caught. So he knows just keep relaxed, cover up, and don't take anything.
Didn't land much in the first round, Ben Murphy, but you had to give him the session, didn't you?
Yeah, you did. It was all his work and nothing from Theophane. Theophane obviously boxing to a plan. He knows what this is all about. And he's very, very strong, Murphy. And Theophane not trying to match him at this point. Let him tire himself out a little bit.
There's a couple back there, Theophane, who's got the experience and the seasoning to surely be able to deal with Murphy. He was 22-1 on Theophane to retain his title, and Mickey Elliott, the manager of Ben Murphy, said, I'll have a bid on Murphy at 8-1 against. Big odds. Watch the head against at Howard Foster.
Okay, do you understand? So there.
He'll start taking points off if he keeps doing that. Theophane worried, and there's a bump. There's a nasty swelling around the left side of his face. Just caught a glimpse of that under the lights here. And a right cuffing slap from Murphy. It's crude, it's raw, but it's difficult for Theophane.
Well, the referee has to be very firm with Murphy because he is banging that head in time and time again, and that's spoiling the fight. Needs to start, getting punches off. Better from Theophane now, though.
Yeah, good right hand from Theophane. Couple back from Murphy. Bit cleaner body shot from Theophane. Get off me, he said. Right uppercut too. It's just head down, no jabs at all, no sweet science. It's pure aggression from Murphy, who beats himself with sticks to harden up his body. What a character.
Well, he's certainly physically strong, you can see that. Mentally strong as well. But that head still giving Theophane problems, and just getting very rough with that. I think, points might start coming up soon if he carries this on.
Better work from Theophane. Classy combination.
Breaks the back. One step back.
Good right hand as well from Theophane. Just starting to find one or two punches. Might be Murphy's round, though.
So what? Just stay still.
Relax your arms. Just keep me in the center ring.
It's a graze, it's nothing, it's just a graze.
Keep me in the center ring.
Just a graze, says Mick Williamson, but they must be worried about these tactics from Murphy.
Yep, it's got to be. There's the head again. Referee giving him a warning, but I'm sure he's got to stop this. It's pretty blatant as well. But still, he bores forward, and Theophane hasn't got an answer to them in. He's got to try and get the center of the ring and dominate from there and use that jab a bit more.
He got like 3 rounds left.
Keep still, just keep still.
Clear the ring.
Second round, round 3.
36th professional outing for Ashley Theophane, who turned pro back in June 2003. Might not have seen anyone quite like Ben Murphy. Should be able to work him out. This is more positive with a decent jab, but Murphy having some success in there. Body shot too, just piling forward. And Theophane having to keep his wits about him, use his legs and his talent. There's much more of it, obviously, in the fists of the Kilburn man.
Well, it's a very tough style to come to terms with, that of Ben Murphy. Coming in very low, he's short anyhow, hands up nice and high, but he's just boring in, brute strength. Theophane needs to start doing something, finding some answers.
Long red trunks of the squat short Ben Murphy, who's lost 4 of his 13. Not a pretty record on paper, but did have a victory over Gary Buckland, who's gone on to become the British super featherweight champion. That's decent form.
Let go.
Nothing to lose for Murphy. He's got nothing more really than these big clumping hooks.
Yeah, there's not much skill in it. It's brute strength. But Theophane's got to solve the style. He's got to try and keep in the center of the ring. Let Murphy work round him.
I mean, Ben Murphy and Nigel Wright couldn't be further apart, could they?
Well, that is the problem. He's trained for a fight at tall southpaw, and look what he's got in front of him. Short, stocky, buzzsaw.
Just smiles, Ben Murphy, as if to say, that's not hurting me. And he got 8 knockouts on his long record, Theophane.
Tap, 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 open.
Tap, tap, tap. Keep chipping away, says Johnny Eames.
Tap,
As
tap,
Ben
tap.
Murphy
Come on,
tries
tap,
to
tap.
back up Theophane in the red corner. Let's try to drill these shots home.
Theophane corner. They're expecting Murphy to tire after 4 or 5 rounds like that, but Willie, you know, he trains very, very hard.
They better hope he does. A fight 2 weeks ago that he won, he's fresh, he's a natural lightweight, so he didn't have to boil down anything like that. He might be really strong through this. And he's just smiling and laughing at him, Murphy. He's right in this.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, the season of giving and receiving. WWE TLC tables, ladders, and chairs. The perfect stocking stuffer. WWE TLC tables, ladders, and chairs.
Live next Sunday night, 1 a.m. Sky Box Office HD. Order now, press the green button, see channel 743, go to sky.com/orderboxoffice or call this number.
Well, boxers are interesting characters, and here is Ben Murphy's spiritual guru, the author. Reminded me a little bit of when Dimitri Salita fought Amir Khan, and he brought all the rabbis into his corner who were praying for Salita that night, and we've got a spiritual guru. Who did you have, Glenn?
I didn't have anybody. Just let my fists do it. It looks like he's out of a Crocodile Dundee movie.
Tell you what, the power of the mind. Ben Murphy's philosophical thinking and mental belief, well, it's transferred into some physical work, which might have taken the first 3 rounds. Ashley Theophane has got to start his own plan, get into a rhythm of some sort, try and back Murphy up, use the natural light welterweight strength, but if he's struggling at 10 stone, and Murphy certainly isn't, that could be real danger and problems later on in the fight for Theophane.
Theophane starting to do the right thing now. He's starting to punch back, and that's what he has to do. You can't just wait and cover up, because Murphy will just keep punching him and pushing him back.
Right hand from Murphy, who told me last night at the weigh-in that he'd win this British title and go back down to lightweight and beat Anthony Crawler. Nothing wrong with confidence and ambition, even though a lot of people were surprised he got this opportunity. I think at 5 days' notice, Frank Maloney did a decent job.
And so far, 5 days' notice, Ben Murphy's doing a decent job. He's not as aggressive with the head now. He's giving himself a bit more room, but he's still punching in these hard punches around the body and the arms of Theophane.
Body shot from Theophane. That was better. Good with the uppercut too. The seasoned 31-year-old who's taken on all sorts of different customers in this weird boxing journey, but it is his second defence of the British title that he won against Lenny Dawes and defended in style against Jason Cook. Plans ahead for 2012 for Theophane, who's now promoted by the Hattons. But right hooks from Ben Murphy, wants to shoot those straight out of the window.
Well, he's doing better in this round, Theophane, starting to just give himself a little bit more room and get his punches off. Catching a lot of Murphy's punches on his arms.
Wildly out of range there, Theophane. How has he adjusted to the late preparation for Ben Murphy? And a right hook there.
Decent uppercut from Theophane.
Thumb shield a bit loose though from Theophane, and a right hand from Murphy. Well, what a start this has been for the unlikely challenger.
As nights get cold and jingle bells ring, David Attenborough presents The Bachelor King. Celebration time, festivities too. Lord of the Dance performs for you. Astounding tales from a world apart, and a chance for Scrooge to change his heart. Battles commence across the land. Faith and courage are close to hand. Great entertainment for all to see. Christmas time on Sky 3D.
As he carries left hand low, he holds his shoulder high, so he'll get over the top of it, yeah? Bang with the right hook after the body, yeah? Body right hook, not left hook, right hook.
Johnny Eames saying to Ben Murphy,
and up the middle after.
The other fella doesn't want to be in there with you. He's seen nothing like you.
He don't want to be in here.
No, but so far I don't think he has.
Keep doing it.
He's getting the better of it with the punch stats. And it's big, powerful stuff. It's got to be taken a little bit out of Theophane.
Round 5. Well, there's the 5th round, only the 66th of Hove's Ben Murphy's career. The 219th of Ashley Theophane. And he has, we think, got a bit of a mountain to start climbing. The British champion, if he's to hold on to his belt against rank outsider and late substitute Ben Murphy, who just won't let off Theophane.
Well, Theophane's got to start meeting fire with fire. That's what he's trying to do, but can he keep the work rate up? Ben Murphy clubbing him with left hands.
Agricultural, crude, raw, effective. And it's Theophane who's got to answer the questions, solve the puzzle. He's been in at a much higher level. Fighters like DeMarcus Corley, former world champion, Danny Garcia, the unbeaten man who's in with Eric Morales in the new year, Delvin Rodriguez, who had that terrific win last week. You know, Ben Murphy's never been anywhere near.
No, but he's taken Theophane by surprise. These unorthodox tactics of brute strength and power.
And how styles make fights as well. Retreating Theophane, left hook from Murphy. Neither man ever been stopped in their careers. Left hook. Watch the elbow. Now Theophane getting a ticking off. That's the last thing he needed.
Well, somehow he's got to try and push Murphy onto the back foot. He's got to stop this onslaught of power.
Making a mockery, Ben Murphy, of the critics that said this fight shouldn't happen, and also the odds makers. 22-1 on Theophane before the first belt. I think Amir Khan's about 12-1 on before his fight with Lamont Peterson later. You can never take anyone lightly. Better from Theophane.
Yeah, a couple of good right hands in there. catching Murphy as Murphy's hands coming down a little bit.
Good defence, though, from Murphy, who misses wildly with that. Surely he'll begin to feel the pace, the inexperienced professional who's put so much into these first 5.
Massive right hand there from Murphy, and the left too.
Theophane really just caught in a storm. Murphy will not let go. Needs some power, you think, Theophane, to stop this. It's Murphy by 5, we believe.
Monday Night Football. Chelsea v Man City, Sky Sports HD and Sky 3D.
We work too hard for this ass. Box him. Stay in the center of the ring.
Box him, stay in the center of the ring. The quiet advice there from Harry Kite.
10 seconds.
Johnny Eames in the other corner must be absolutely delighted and rather amazed.
Well, I think he knows what his man's all about. He knows what he's capable of. You know, speaking to him of the way, and they were quite confident, knew there was everything to gain.
And speaking to Jamie Moore earlier in the week, who took his British title chance against Michael Jones at 5 days' notice and produced a masterclass. He said sometimes you just got nothing to lose. It makes you very, very dangerous, and you can go in there and, you know, box your fight. No pressure.
Keep him under pressure.
Right hand from Murphy. And another one. He's been more active. Maybe he's fitter and possibly stronger. Theophane has no room to work, and he's not making room.
Well, I think Murphy's a fanatical trainer. Says he's in the gym after the day after his last fight, straight back in the gym, straight into training again, and so far that's paying off.
Right hand from Theophane. Classier shots, but few and far between. It's this immense pressure and work rate of the come-forward aggressor from the South Coast, who's travelled a long way for this chance too, up to the northeast. But he has grabbed it, and that's testament to a fighter that keeps himself in shape, stays in the gym. An opportunity knocks, he's right there.
Well, we've got to remember as well that Ben Murphy, you know, he's a lightweight, really. Theophane, the natural light welterweight.
But as I wondered, Glenn, at the weigh-in, whether if Theophane's a little tight at 10 stone and the natural weight, Freddie Roach always says, better to fight at a natural weight sometimes, like Manny Pacquiao's been doing. You know, Amir Khan better up at light welterweight than he was a lightweight. Maybe that's something to read into it too.
Yep, that could be it. He's starting to bring that right hand into play a little bit. Theophane, as the hand just dropping from Murphy.
130 of 35, Theophane. Much higher class. All the experience of being hardened in the American gyms. His career was going nowhere, so he took himself out to New York, to Gleason's. Real credit to him. Lovely guy, actually, Theophane, who's turned his life around from being a tearaway on the streets of London. This is better from the British champion, but it's about time.
Yeah, he's managing to chuck up and get some counters on, taking the punches from Murphy on the arms.
Another clubbing left hook from Ben Murphy. Got 4 knockouts in his 8 wins. He's nothing more really than a professional novice, though. Decent defense. Theophane doing better in the 6th and taking this round. Wonder what Andy Scott and Spencer Oliver are making of it. Let's find out.
Well, Spencer, have you been able to give Theophane a round?
No, Murphy winning everything for me at the moment. It may not be pretty, it is a bit crude, but it's effective. He's winning, and Theophane really needs to start doing something.
What does he need to do to keep him off him? Because he's coming forward at every opportunity.
Well, Theophane needs to stop planting his feet, throwing shots back, throwing the combinations and trying to push Murphy on the back foot. He's got to try and put him out of his stride.
It's crude, but it's so effective.
It is effective, and Murphy winning everything at the moment.
Thanks, Spencer.
Spencer Oliver giving every single round to Ben Murphy. I thought Theophane did enough there in the 6th, but it was close.
Cook with cold grease, you just starting to get where is that? He ain't got much left. He ain't got nothing left. Go out there and take care of business. Come on. Work too hard.
Seconds out. Round 7.
Second half of this strange British light welterweight title affair. Rank outsider Ben Murphy has had the lion's share of the first half of the fight, and he goes on the attack straight away to the body of Ashley Theophane. We're going to learn more about Ashley Theophane in the second half of this than maybe in any fight in recent times for him.
Yeah, well, I think he's still pretty calm. Maybe he knows he's got to come through this. The hands were dropping a little bit from Murphy. Now Theophane's starting to go to work.
A good body shot going in there from Theophane. Waiting for Murphy just to slow down. So maybe he can have success. It's another good body shot underneath the elbows of Murphy. There's the repertoire of Ashley Theophane that he's shown in bursts throughout his career. He's ranked quite high in the world now. Gets back to his jab. You know, he can't wait to see the Khan-Peterson fight later in the night. He wants to be mixing it at top level. He's having trouble with a, well, fairly average British fighter, it must be said, but a very, very tough one. Yeah, good body shots from Theophane.
I wonder if the strength of Murphy is just starting to weaken a little bit. He's now electing to get his punches off. Theophane looking much better.
Again, a body shot from Murphy. Will just not let go at all. And a left hook as well. It's head down, burrowing forward, and just chucking everything he can. This fired-up challenger from Hove, he's just trying to break Theophane's heart now. Extraordinary, really is.
Big right hand from Murphy, still clubbing punches.
And a question we've got to ask, Glenn, has Ashley Theophane got the power to hold Murphy off and get back into this fight?
Well, you wonder about the power. Has he got the skills to do something different? At the minute he's being pushed around, he can't match the power. He's got to do something different.
I mean, he is landing body shots, but it's against a fella who beats his body with sticks.
I wouldn't recommend that for anybody at home.
Right hand from Theophane. Nice, classy cameo burst. And there's a cut for Murphy. Cut by the right eye. And he looked tired as he went back to the red corner.
He took everything he did.
Nice deep breath. Relax a minute for me. Relax.
Success for Theophane.
Relax. Right, ready? Deep breath, up and hold it, go. Backwards from a punch, yeah. It was an elbow to me. Up.
Johnny Eames, up. The old East London voice.
Up and hold it, come on.
They said it was a punching elbow to me.
Don't you move, Ben, till I tell you. No matter what they say.
Right, relax.
Well, it's in a bad place, that cut as well.
Yeah. You feel all right? Yeah. Yeah, you still got your strength, yeah? Well, let's keep him under pressure. Yeah. You're giving him time to look good there. I don't want him looking good, yeah? I don't care what you hit him with, you keep hitting him, yeah? While you're punching, he ain't. The minute you stop punching, he gets into the throw shot.
Hold still, Ben, hold still.
You've got to keep punching, kid. Keep punching for me, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, quick rinse.
Is the petrol tank, the gauge, just flattening a little bit? Will he be able to sustain this, Ben Murphy?
Just the confidence just didn't seem there. Just a little bit apprehensive in his answers. But he really wound up that right hand.
He's trying to bully the light welterweight. Amazing, really. Just the Southern Area 9 stone 9 champion. Never been beyond 10 rounds. Theophane has been 12 on 2 occasions. Good body shot again. Picks them well. But it's just rare from Theophane. And if the judges are scoring for aggression, Murphy might be in a massive lead.
The defense is pretty good from Theophane. Getting confident. That eye is looking a little nasty as well, bleeding quite heavily.
Has had cut problems before, Ben Murphy. Unsurprising with that style. Lost to Choi in prize fighter. And also to Ryan Brawley. Against Choi, it was a super featherweight tournament. Now we're up in the big 10 stone division. Left hook from Theophane, good under the elbow there.
And the uppercut was a good one right through the middle. Better variety, thoughtful work from Theophane.
Has this been the Theophane plan all along? Cover up, and then just land the shots as Murphy tires and take him out late. Uppercut, left hand. Theophane in the ascendancy, very ragged from a tiring Ben Murphy, and the eye is bad.
Keep working.
Yeah, that's a bad injury, flowing into the eye as well. Theophane cool and calm, covering up, coming out with better punches now.
Smeared with blood, and Theophane using that boxing knowledge, just jabbing away at it. It's almost rope-a-dope tactics from Theophane.
Back him up now.
Well, I knew what they expected, what Murphy was going to do. He couldn't do anything differently.
Oh, good work from Theophane. Classy there, finding the target. Head static of Murphy. That's where he wanted him. If he can back up Murphy, he can turn this fight right around. No question about that. The gap's closing.
Sit down. Head up.
Frank Hopkins has work to do on that eye, caused by a punch in round 7, which means if it's stopped by that, then Theophane retains his title. It doesn't go to the cards, not accidental.
And some good, classy punches from Theophane, causing the cut there to the eye. A nice little combination.
Listen, you've got to put your eye on him, yeah? You let him back in the last 2 rounds, yeah? You can win this for me, yeah? So, you can? Yeah? Well, let's get out and do it. Get back to what you've done the first 6 rounds, yeah? Keep back and I forget all about the eye, that's not a problem. You get on with what you got to do, yeah? You can do your job, back him up, hit the body, hit the head, all right? Keep punching. When you've got him against the rope, don't give him room to get off.
See a big difference in the statistics in the 8th round. Murphy may be struggling with the pace now. Taking this at late notice, not the seasoning. But I tell you what, it's like a sprinter out of the blocks.
Yeah, be straight across, into work, same, every round. Power, head down, letting the shots go.
Timeout called, Howard Foster. I think he was just trying the uppercut there. That was A tad unfortunate for Ashley Theophane, who walks into a right hook. Not a big puncher, Murphy, despite the physical build. Keep punching, Ben, says Johnny Eames. If he can sustain the work rate for 12 rounds, he wins the fight, Murphy.
Well, there's been better work coming from Theophane recently. Getting back into it, I feel. Getting tired, Murphy. Still landed with a good left hand there.
I think Murphy's won the first minute of this 9th round. What can Theophane do? Now that's out of range there, nothing landing. Murphy getting him back onto the ropes where he wants him. Hooks from side to side. It's a monumental effort, this.
Decent
against
right
the
hand.
odds.
Decent right hand from Theophane, then the left hook. It is a great effort from Murphy, though, giving it everything he's got. Clubbing, right hand landing.
There's no doubt who the better boxer is. There's no doubt who the classier operator and technician is, but sometimes it's just not about that. Sheer drive, willpower, belief and work can come through.
His hands down by his side there, he was teeing up those big hooks. The eye bleeding heavily again.
Wonder if those at the Hatton headquarters are worried now. Have he just signed up Ashley Theophane? Is he in danger of losing his British title tonight here in Peterlee?
Theophane needs to keep working. He can't just allow himself to cover up on the ropes.
Another thing maybe, Glenn, is he's been a sparring partner a lot in his career, Theophane. So he may just, you know, only fight in bursts.
Yeah, can he lift it when it really needs to? That's the mark of a champion.
Stalking him all around the ring, Ben Murphy, but good work from Theophane. Lovely right hand. Difficult one. More from Murphy, better shots from Theophane.
Right, listen to me. Listen to me now, right? You've got to put them together, right? You won the first 6, he's won the next 3, all right? You got me, yeah? You're still 3 up, but you've got to win at least 1 or 2 of these last 3 rounds, yeah? You need to throw more than 1 shot at a time, yeah?
That's the only way you got to get it. You got to back him up. The next 3 rounds, you got to take the next 3 rounds. I need combinations. I need punches to the body. I need a lot of combinations. And when you're not punching, if you're not going to punch,
Treasure, the maiden name of
don't give up no more ground.
Ashley's mum. Well, what's in the treasure chest?
Corner, 10 seconds. Seconds out, round 10.
Look what's happening here with Ben Murphy. Take nothing for granted in boxing.
No, certainly it's a sterling effort for Murphy. He said he was going to do this. Speaking to him yesterday, said he was going to go out. Now Theophane putting them together.
Yeah, really working hard now, Theophane, and needs to. Glenn's got Murphy up by a point. I've got it slightly by 2. People at ringside, 3 or 4 to Murphy. Don't think you'll find many people who've got Theophane in front, and time is running out, and he knows it.
A little bit more class starting to tell in this round from Theophane. It's a good barrage of punches at the opening of this round.
Yeah, nice right hand as well. But again, Murphy having his success. Gum shield loose of Theophane. But a lovely body shot. Got out of range well. excellent at times from Theophane. Looks like he could be world class, but he's got to deal with this guy at this level.
Yeah, big right hand landing there from Murphy. Still having his successes. Nice clubbing shots from Theophane inside, showing a bit more class.
Yeah, lovely body shots, just finding the gaps underneath the thick elbows of Ben Murphy, but still Murphy piling forward. Oh, lovely work from Theophane. Nearly lifted Murphy off his feet there. Taking a lot more punishment now, the Hove challenger.
But this is where he's showing what that hard sparring in the gyms of America does for you, how it benefits you. Now he's gritting his teeth and showing a bit of class.
Getting hard for Ben Murphy, finally. Just catching gloves there, good defence from Theophane. Told to keep them up, but the body shots are good. Howard Foster wasn't happy there. Murphy sucks it up, but this has been a really good round for Ashley Theophane.
Yeah, he's showing real class in this round. Finding the opportunity to land big shots to the body and the head. Covering up when he has to and punishing Murphy at times.
If he had more power, he might well have had more of an effect on Murphy at this stage. But Murphy still throwing the punches. But he's lost the 10th, Glenn.
Yeah, most definitely. And he's starting to feel these body shots from the left hook.
Right to the head as well. Disorientated him. Legs are gone at the end of the round, Ben Murphy. Big turnaround for Ashley Theophane. Straight over to Andy and Spencer.
Spencer, Theophane coming on strong.
Yeah, Theophane's showing his class now, switching the attacks to the body, really driving in those left hooks, and a big right hand to finish the round. I've got Murphy 2 up with 2 to go, but Theophane looking really strong at the moment.
Theophane must win these last 2 rounds, though, surely, if he wants to retain his title.
Well, he's certainly, and the way that he's going at the moment, he really is putting the shots together well, isn't he? Really whipping those left hooks into the body, and for the first time, Murphy looking unsteady.
Yeah, he looks tired. Can he hang on?
Well, I think he certainly looks like he's going to try and do that, but Theophane, for me at the moment, just looking too strong and really putting the combination together so well.
A big end to the round. We'll see what happens.
Corners.
Now, all right.
10 seconds.
Hold still, Ben. Ben, you've got to work hard this round, trying to get yourself back into it. Keep punching when you get him against the ropes. Do it for me, Ben.
Do it for me, says Johnny Eames, his new trainer. Into unknown territory now for Ben Murphy. Never heard the bell for the 11th round, but he's springing out. Theophane's terrific 10th has levelled it up on your card, Glenn.
Yeah, bring it all square. Theophane's very good round, and now he's looking the dominant figure in there. As he's a little bit shaky, Murphy's put so much into this. Theophane's still relatively fresh, letting the punches go.
Frank Hopkins has done well, patching the eye up of Ben Murphy with those red trunks, and the silver of Ashley Theophane has been open to the right hands. Even if Theophane somehow holds on to his title here, Glenn, and that's really in the melting pot in the balance at the moment. I mean, the world-class operators are not going to be quaking in their boots, are they?
No, they're not. This is pretty pedestrian performance, really. You would expect it a little bit more. He's been bulldozed around the ring. He's starting to show class at this stage in the fight, but, you know, got to be careful he hasn't left this a bit too late.
Good right hand there from Theophane, but Murphy gets one back. A right of his own. Still having success in these rounds, not as much as in the first 5. Body shot from Theophane. 3 judges at ringside. Richie Davis in front of us. Phil Edwards, Dave Parris. Are they scoring for aggression? Sometimes that helps in America. Will it here? Or do they like the more superior boxing skills of Theophane?
Well, he's struggling a bit in there now, Murphy. It's getting hard. Can't push forward as much, still trying, but the hands are coming down. Hurt again with a body punch. Winces.
Right to the head as well. Trying to walk through walls here now, Ben Murphy, but he's being backed up for the first time. Is this Theophane's chance?
Well, he's taken so much out of himself. Starting to look very, very tired.
Really weary, Murphy. This is what Theophane needs to do. And it could all be coming together at the right time. At the bitter end for Theophane. Murphy taking too much, and Howard Foster's gone in. He stopped it. Ashley Theophane retains his British light welterweight title, and the brave, spirited, strong, terrific effort from Ben Murphy comes to an end, and Theophane gets away with it.
Yeah, it gives me a big look with wide eyes there. Theophane, as if to say, what was that all about? But he's pulled it out, and he's done it really, really well. But didn't Ben Murphy do well and really push him beyond any sort of reasonable effort?
The smiles from Johnny Eames, who once upon a time actually ran Theophane's corner. They know each other well, no animosity at all, no complaints from Ben Murphy, a tired and weary soldier who gave absolutely everything and made it into quite a compelling fight. But you have to say, Ashley Theophane had the class, and he had the courage as well to deliver the blows at the end. Well done to him.
Yeah, he knew when he had to pick it up and when he had to throw those extra punches, and he did it at the right time, because he couldn't really leave it to the judges, not after such a sterling effort from Murphy. But you know, this is the good word, this is the experience that he's picked up on the road, and he wasn't going to let Murphy off the hook. He was going to keep the punches going in, head and body, and mix them up. And then Murphy, you can see, sagging, the legs are getting tired, the punch and the fight is all out of him. And I thought it was a good time stoppage from Howard Foster. Murphy was punched out.
Murphy was ahead on all three cards by 5, by 4 and by 1. So he just had the 11th and the 12th to get through, and we would have had a most unlikely British light welterweight champion. Twists and turns here in Peterlee. Celebration for Theophane. Utter despair for Ben Murphy.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 minutes and 33 seconds of round number 11, star referee Mr. Howard Foster has stopped the contest. In his opinion, Ben Murphy was in no condition to continue, therefore your winner. And he is still the light welterweight champion of Great Britain from Kilburn, Ashley Treasure Theophane.